Hello guys, how we doing? Welcome back to the Three Hammers. It's Luke here. There is some transfer news out there. Obviously, none of our business can get done, unfortunately, until the Declan Rice deal is complete, which looks like it should happen within the next couple of days. Rumours are that he's supposed to be having his medical today. No pictures or any videos have leaked of him actually being anywhere like that. So it remains to be seen. If you believe the rumours, which it's been a name that's been around for a long time, that Harvey Barnes is, very keen on the move, and it looks like that could be the first signing if it is the case, which I'd be very happy with. Like I say, I've always said the balance of him and Bowen left and right would give us a real dynamic with a striker there. Again, loads of rumours today about Scamacca potentially. Maybe there's been a U-turn in the thinking at West Ham, and maybe they'll try to keep him here now. And with those two wingers, if we, get them a little bit more closer to him, and this Steeden guy sort of pushes Moyes to play that more football where we're getting players close to the striker. Who knows? We might be able to convince him one more year. By all accounts, he wants to stay in England. Otherwise, he doesn't want to feel like he was a failure. And maybe this loan move thing was just a case of trying to get away from David Moyes. And I think if he can himself, Scamacca, look beyond David Moyes, because like I say, he's not going to be here in a year's time. And again, it's a year is a long time in football, but it's, look beyond that, and you could be a real success at West Ham, and I like him. I want him to stay, Scamacca, but I can fully understand why he potentially would want out of the club as well. One of the rumours I've just been sent by Paul, he sent me a link that apparently Juventus are looking at Pablo Fornals. Listen, Pablo's a hero to a lot of West Ham fans. They really are. And a lot of us are annoyed by the way he was treated last year by David Moyes. Should have been used more. He is a good player. He's a fantastic passer of the ball. Scored a really, memorable goal in the semi-final. And had a real little renaissance at the end of the season. But again, another player. Wouldn't surprise me that he's completely done with David Moyes, and not so much the club and the fans. I do think he really loves West Ham and really gets West Ham, and it was only a year ago that he was saying he wants to spend his rest of career with West Ham. That he's another one potentially frustrated by David Moyes, and again, it wouldn't surprise me if he wanted to leave. I reckon there's quite a lot of that situation. Ben Rama's probably one. Flynn Downs is another one that's heavily linked to Southampton. So yeah, things are going to start picking up in the next week or two, I think. I think once Rice is done and we've got the players we've got in, I think once Rice is gone, I reckon 2 players will be in within about 2 or 3 days of that deal happening. I hope so. I hope West Ham have finally been on the ball a little bit. Another one linked is a guy called Mateus Franca, Brazilian wonder kid. We've all heard it before, the next this, the next that. He is the next Vinicius Junior by all accounts. Watch some clips of him, electric pace, good skills, good with the ball in and around his feet, passes quick. I would like to see this deal done, again, for looking beyond David Moyes and for keeping Lucas Paqueta happy. By showing him we're getting exciting, skillful, tricky players, Brazilian players. I like this one. I don't know how much he's going to cost. He's been linked with a few clubs. I know Newcastle, I think, have had a bid rejected. And some bigger clubs are looking at him. But I would like this one. I really would like this one. And it's the sort of signing that, David Moyes would not look at it. This would definitely be like a stadium name or something like that if it was to be the case. The other one that's really picking up pace and may become a loan deal apparently now. At first it looked like it might be a £17 million deal from Juventus for Denis Zakaria. It may now become a loan deal by what I've read today. Again, I'm not in the know. This is just what I'm reading. It's just me commenting on it and commentating it back to you. Again, could there be something there with Fornals? I don't want Fornals to go, but if he sees that he wants to go and, Moyes says, I haven't got really a future for you, maybe there could be something there that potentially happens. We need centre midfielders. And he's not a bad player. He's not, like I said, I spoke to my pal who's a Chelsea fan at work. Chelsea were in a weird place last year. And and he didn't really get much of a chance. And when he did play, he looked decent in that team. You know, there's a few clips of him against Man City where he played really, really well. But again, it was you can't judge him on that Chelsea team last year because they were in a funny place. They really were, like, just everything weren't winning. They weren't winning games. There wasn't a lot of confidence in that team, so it's hard to judge him. But yeah, I don't mind that signing. It's an okay signing, that one. Trying to think what else I've read. What else did I read? Obviously, you know, I would like us to move away from some of the names that we have been linked with, like the bigger ones, like the Ward-Prowse and Polinia deal. You know, I think there's better ones out there. The only one I really do like is Onana. I will hold my hands up and say, look, I think he's 24, Belgium international, absolute beast. We should have got him last year. We should have. It was only the fact that David Moyes wouldn't promise him first team football and first team wages that Everton we were able to slip in underneath. But he is a top player, and he would be an excellent addition to our team. He can break up play, he can spray the passes, and he's got a drive in him as well, which would give us a bit more dynamism in midfield. I did read that Souček may stay, and that disappoints me. He's one that I would have liked to have gone. Apparently, Moyes really wants to keep him. I wish he was one of the ones that was going. I have to be honest. I wish he was one of the ones that was going. Yeah, like I say, the rumours are thick and fast. They just keep coming. Alex Scott as well from Bristol City is another rumour that keeps coming. Again, these are all exciting. They're exciting names. They're exciting players with pace and trickery, and that's what we want. That's what West Ham like. We like a maverick. We like players that have got a bit about them, not always boring, like dull. I can't do it for another year. I can't. I know we won the trophy and it was amazing, but like, realistically, are we going to win a trophy again? Probably not. So give me a good, exciting season where we play some nice football. We start to see this change of philosophy, this West Ham 2.0 as they call it. And yeah, I think I can buy into that. And again, it's just about, it's horrible thinking, but it's just like, I just want to get past this David Moyes bit now. But again, a lot of people are saying David Moyes could be gone by Christmas. I hope that's not the case, because that means West Ham will be struggling, and I don't want that. I hope he has a really good season and, you know, goes out on a high again, and then they go, thank you, Dave, and boom, and get a new manager in. But we'll wait and see. But like I say, that's just my little update for today, guys, because I hadn't done a video for a little while. Busy weekend, loads going on and stuff. Until next time, guys, hit that subscribe button. If any news happens, you know, once it's confirmed, we'll be straight on here. Come on, you wines. Keep believing. Let's go.